guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation review talking about the One Size Turn Up the Base BBB Cream Beauty Blur Balm. This is Patrick Starr's line and I've been testing this out. I did pick it up in a Sephora haul a little while back. I picked up the wrong shade. Now I've got the right shade, so I'll be showing you as always how it looks before and after, application, flash photo test, how it looks in natural light, and I'll wear it throughout the day so you can see how it holds up on my skin. I'll have timestamps down below if you'd like to skip ahead, but let's go ahead and get started. So like I mentioned, this is a Beauty Blur Balm. It comes in 18 different shades, retails for $33 American, $43 Canadian, and you're getting a full fluid ounce in here, so that's like the average size of a foundation. And I'm wearing the shade Medium Dark 1N with neutral undertones. I will say I was kind of surprised to see that it only had 18 shades. It's not a super full coverage product. It does say that it's medium, oil-free, vegan, long-wearing, good for acne and blemishes, cruelty-free, alcohol-free, natural finish. So not a ton of shades. It comes in sort of nice squeezy packaging. This, however, is like a false shade thing, like it's kind of colored. And then the one thing that's sort of interesting about the packaging is it pops up from there. So kind of cute, something a little bit different. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face and then I will put it on. Actually, you know what? I just put on my moisturizer, so I'm not gonna prime my face. Let's just get into it. I'm gonna put some out on the back of my hand. I was a little bit worried where they call it a balm, and it is I do find this a smidgen messy, honestly. This packaging has the potential to get messy, and I'm just also a messy person. But it's a very, very thick texture, so I was worried when things are like balmy, moussey, etc., that it's gonna look weird on the skin. But they recommend using a water-based moisturizer, or you can also use their primer, of course. Pop a small amount into the back of your hand. Use fingers, sponge, or brush. So I'm gonna use a sponge. And like I said, it says it's medium coverage, natural finish. It says the formula is liquid. I don't know if that's just because Sephora only has certain designations that it can be, but to me it doesn't feel like a liquid exactly. And it says it has Japanese white rose stem cells to improve the appearance of skin tone and help visibly minimize oil over time, which is interesting. Skin-like treated pigments that rapidly blur the skin and feel like skin, and avocado and mango hydra blend to boost the hydration. And it says it's a hybrid foundation that lasts all day, boosts hydration, and minimizes oil. And I will say it definitely does have this kind of blurring effect. That's why it doesn't feel like a liquid to me, because it is quite thick. And it does blur. I also wanted to buy the concealer, and I did actually buy the concealer if you saw it in my Sephora haul from One Size Beauty, but it was too light. Then I went into store and the next shade up was too dark from what I could tell. So I don't have the concealer, but I do have the powder foundation that I'll use to set my face today. And let me know if you'd like to see that as just a review of like just the powder foundation on its own, but I'll use it lightly today to set my face. But let me know if you've tried this line. I feel like maybe I'm just like sort of out of the loop, but it wasn't super hyped up, which I actually don't kind of mind. It just seems like it sort of entered into Sephora and became like a brand on the shelf. It wasn't like some huge like influencer to do, and maybe that's because it launched during the pandemic, or I'm just like out of the loop with beauty a little. But it is really nice. I do think that like I can understand why there's not say 40 shades of this foundation, because it is, in my opinion, lighter coverage, but it is buildable. But it's not the type of foundation I would build up much, just again because it has this sort of moussey, borderline moussey texture, but not too moussey because I hate that. But it definitely blurs. I can see this being nice when used with your fingers as well. I'm not sure, I haven't tried it with a brush, so I can't say, but so I feel like if you have a drier skin type, I don't know how this would work for dry. Like on the Sephora site, they don't specifically say the skin type that it's recommended for. In the little dots, it says good for acne and blemishes. In my opinion, this is not the type of foundation if you have a dry skin that you're gonna like. I feel like it might catch on the dry patches, and even if you have like dry acne marks or something, definitely I would use a setting spray or like a hydrating, it says water-based sort of primer under here. but you don't necessarily need to set it. I don't know, like I set everything, so it's a crazy concept for me to think to not set it. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, and I will take some flash photos and be right back. Okay, so I'm back with the rest of my makeup. Everything I'm wearing will be listed down below as always. I did do a close-up shot. I'm not sure if my camera picked it up, but it's like, this is the kind of foundation that I feel like, and I've worn this a few times, but that I feel like has the potential to be finicky because of the moussiness. And this is why I don't like moussey foundations. Although they have the ability to blur a little bit, and I think it looks good on camera, I feel like in person, up close, you know, they're saying use a water-based foundation or water-based primer, etc. Like obviously that's due to formulations, but it's just not a typical liquid foundation. So I definitely want to point that out if you tend to not love moussey foundations. I do think it looks good. I did do a close-up. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell, but I feel like a little bit around my mouth or on my nose or on my forehead, it does sort of look like it's picking up on the texture, and I feel like because it has this moussiness, almost powderiness, and there's not a lot of like liquid to it, albeit it's listed as a liquid, it does have the potential to sort of maybe catch on dry patches or any texture on the skin. So, and I mean more texture that's kind of coming off the skin as opposed to like acne bumps. I think it'll be kind of nice over that as long as the bumps aren't dry. So yeah, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with some type of moussey products, and this is definitely, how many times can I say moussey, the moussiest product that I have enjoyed. Oh, there's my cat sneezing. Bless! Bless you! But yeah, overall I do definitely think it looks good on camera. I like the shade match. There's no real scent to it as well, and when I took photos I thought it looked good here in my studio lighting. You can see there's not a lot of, it says it's a natural finish. I would say it's probably more of a natural matte, and then in flash photo it did almost look like it had a little bit of flashback. My face was a little bit lighter, but nothing extreme by any means. So I'm gonna go ahead, wear this for a couple of more hours, and I will check back with you in some natural light. Okay, here with my midday check-in in some natural light. I'm just in from a walk in the grocery store, and I think you can see it's a nice color. I'll get up close. I lost maybe a little coverage here and there with the mask and probably sunglasses. It feels really comfortable on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey, but like I mentioned, it really does not feel like it will be dry skin friendly. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wear it for a few more hours, and I will check back with you this evening and give you my final thoughts. I think it is because of that foundation too, because it's the Patrick Star and it's a little bit moussey.
Let me see closer. Hold on.
I usually look like this at the end of a foundation. Right?
It actually, honestly, it doesn't. It's a little oily on the chin and underneath the eyes, but otherwise, I don't think it looks bad.
I didn't really like it this morning, but it does wear well. I think it's good if you have oily skin. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey guys, I'm back! Okay. Okay guys, I am back. It is the end of the evening, and I actually fell asleep for a gigantic nap, and I just woke up to Jess knocking on my door. So, hey Jess! Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about how this foundation worked, considering I was out today, I went for a walk, I've been wearing it for the entire day, didn't wear a setting spray, and I just took a gigantic nap on my couch. I think things look pretty good, and I'm actually going to go to an event right now, so I'm just going to sort of touch up my face and go from here. It's not like a completely done deal. The thing I'll say about this foundation, I think if you have dry skin, you're not going to like it. If you tend to not like sort of moussey things, it does the best of the mousses that I've ever tried, but it is the kind of texture that I feel like maybe kind of hard to work with depending on the other things you put on your face, because like they're recommending use a water-based primer, things like that. So just some things to keep in mind. I do think it's nice. It is on the more medium coverage side as well, so it's not really, like they're saying it's a beauty blur balm. I guess I was sort of expecting it to be like a little bit more of a tinted moisturizer. Interesting product. If you like Patrick Star, maybe something to test out. If you do have an oilier skin type, I think you'll like it because it does have good lasting power, and I know that I like it more with the Urban Decay Ultra Glow setting spray or any of those other setting sprays that sort of help keep things in place. I think it's on initial application. It doesn't look as good on me, but as my oils come through, it's a little bit better. So not super excited about it. Don't hate it. Get a sample at Sephora if they're doing that. But yeah, it's It's interesting. It's okay. I'm definitely not going to be reaching for it a ton. I will say that. Once I look back at the footage and see exactly how it looks on camera, maybe it'll be like more of a filming foundation. We'll see. But anyways, that's everything from me. I now need to go get myself together. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!